You ever have that feeling? That deep sense of loneliness, even when you're in a crowded room, like you're just a little out of place, always searching for a connection that you can't quite put your finger on. Well, today, we're going to dive into a really fascinating spiritual idea that totally reframes that search. It's not a problem to be solved, but a journey of recognition.
And this idea right here, wow, it's really the heart of everything we're talking about. The notion that connection isn't about finding something you've lost out there, but about remembering something you've forgotten inside.
So here's our roadmap. First, we're going to explore that deep ache of loneliness. Then, we'll uncover the secret of turning inward. After that, we'll look at the actual technology of how we recognize our people, map out our cosmic family tree, and then we get to the big finale, a realization that might just change everything.
Okay, let's start at the beginning with that core feeling. It's a pain that so many people who feel like wanderers on this planet know all too well. It's the pain of feeling separate.
This is the question, isn't it? The one that just echoes in your heart. And we're not talking about your biological relatives here. This is a much, much deeper search for a soul family, for your people, for that feeling of truly, finally belonging.
And this is where the idea gets really interesting. It suggests some souls are kind of like cosmic volunteers, They come here from a place of incredible unity. But the catch is, at birth, this veil of forgetting comes down, and suddenly they feel completely isolated. And that feeling, that's what sparks that constant nagging search for a home they can't quite remember.
And here it is, the plot twist. The solution isn't to just search harder out there. Nope. The secret, the real game changer, is to turn that entire search inward. The secret to finding your family is actually the secret of finding yourself.
So what powers this inward turn? It's a concept called Atma Darshan. It's pretty simple when you break it down. Atma means the self. We're talking pure, simple awareness. And Darshan means sacred seeing. So you put them together and you get this beautiful idea, this sacred act of awareness recognizing itself. This one concept is the key that unlocks everything else.
So how do you actually do it? Well, a classic way is through the simple but powerful self-inquiry. Who am I? It's like a process of elimination. You look at your body and realize, nope, I have a body, but I'm not the body. Same with your thoughts and emotions. They come and go. The big aha moment is when you recognize that I am the silent, unchanging awareness that's just watching it all happen.
Okay, so you start to know yourself as awareness. How in the world does that help you find others? Well, once you start identifying with that deeper part of you, you unlock a whole new sense. It's not magic, it's more like a technology based on resonance. Think of two tuning forks. When you strike one, the other starts vibrating at the exact same frequency without even touching. It's like that.
And this is so important. Look at the contrast here. Our minds try to find our kin using logic, right? Checklists, shared hobbies, personality tests. But according to this idea, that stuff just doesn't work for this. True recognition is instantaneous. It's a feeling, a deep resonance in your bones. It just bypasses the logical mind completely. It's that feeling of immediate trust with a stranger, or how you can talk to someone for hours and it feels like minutes.
And get this, your body knows. Your body gives you all these physical cues that confirm what your soul already recognizes. You might get those unexplained chills or a sudden warmth in your chest. You might find yourself trusting someone completely, just moments after meeting them. These aren't random. They're physical signs that your energy fields are humming on the same frequency. You're recognizing your kin. Now, what's so cool is that this recognition isn't just about finding one or two special people. It opens you up to this massive, incredible, cosmic family tree with all these different layers of connection. Think of it like a set of nested dolls or concentric circles. At the biggest, most zoomed-out level, you've got universal kin, the idea that all consciousness is basically one big family. Then it gets more specific. You might be part of the wanderer kin or a social memory complex, which is like a group soul. Even closer is your oversoul, a smaller family you incarnate with over and over. And right here, right now, you have a mission team. The point is, you can be one with everything and still be part of a very specific, unique team. And this right here helps solve a huge spiritual puzzle. How can you be both one with everything and an individual? Well, you've got two truths living side by side. On the absolute level, yep, all is one, total unity. But here, in our relative experience, consciousness tends to cluster together by frequency. So you can hold both truths at once. You are one with everybody And you have a specific soul family that you vibe with to get things done.
All right, this brings us to the final and most powerful part of our journey today. This is where all these pieces snap together and that initial ache of loneliness we started with finally gets resolved.
So, remember where we started. We feel separate, and we launch this desperate search for our family, just hoping to make that feeling go away. That's the starting line for so many of us.
But as you follow that path, as you learn to use resonance and self-recognition, something amazing happens. Your whole perspective expands. You start to see that family isn't just a tiny group of people. It's potentially everyone.
And then it hits you. The big one. That feeling of separation, it was just a feeling, an illusion, born from that veil of forgetting. You realize, deep in your soul, I was never separate.
And if you were never separate, well, that can only mean one thing. You were never, ever truly alone. Your family was all around you the entire time.
And this is the ultimate homecoming, the final recognition that the very thing you were looking for out there, that feeling of completeness, of belonging, of family, is what you already are, at your core. The self recognizing itself is the family reunion.
So, what happens then? What does life look like after this? Well, for one, the desperate, needy search just stops. You're not looking for someone to fill a hole anymore. Instead, you just have this deep appreciation for the connections that do show up. And your service to the world? It starts to flow so naturally through these resonant relationships. Your love just expands.
So we'll end on this question, which is really an answer. The journey isn't about finding someone to complete you. It's about completing the search within. So welcome home, wanderer. Because what if the family you've been seeking this whole time has just been waiting for you to finally recognize yourself?